Manipur government urges 16th Finance Commission to raise state's share of gross tax revenue for exchange development. Supreme Court agrees to examine tapes alleging Chief Minister's Birrain involvement in communal violence amid strong objections from government. CLP leader Ibobi slams BJP for delaying local body elections, accuses government of undermining democracy as leaders including ex-MLAs joined Congress. Thirteen officers from Manipur Police Service inducted into Indian Police Service assigned to Manipur cadre. And Manipur police arrest 4 in a Mazar raid linked to abduction and assault of railway driver, seize weapons and vehicles. Hello, you're watching IS English News. I'm Jay Xiaoinam, giving you the news in detail. The Manipur government urged the visiting 16th Finance Commission team to increase the state's share in the divisional pool, citing the economic challenges and significant income disparity faced by the state compared to others in India. The divisible pool is that portion of gross tax revenue which is distributed between the center and the states. This request was made during a meeting between the state government and the commission team today at the Chief Minister's Secretariat in Imphal. Dr. Arvind Panagaria, chairman of the 16th Finance Commission, briefed the media at Hotel Classic Grande following the discussion. Dr. Panagaria conveyed that the state government had proposed raising its share of the divisional pool from 45%, the amount allocated under the 15th Finance Commission, to 55% under the 16th Finance Commission. The meeting also addressed concerns about the state's low gross state domestic product, GSDP, and fiscal liabilities. Additionally, Dr. Panagaria noted that the state government had requested an increase in the funding for underutilized forest area, seeking a rise in the allocation from 10% to 17%.
But Manipur's recommendation is that this share should be looked in the context of the total land area of the state. And here the point being that Manipur is area-wise a very small state. So even though it has a very large area in absolute terms, because of its small overall area, it loses a lot of the land for other uses, and that is a cost to Manipur. And so, whereas if you think of a state like, let's say, Madhya Pradesh, which also has in absolute acre terms large amount of forest area, but in relation to its total area, it's a very small proportion. And so, therefore, in terms of opportunity cost of land, for them it's not very high. The opportunity cost of land for the forest is not very high, and so that should be taken into account. So that was that's something new that Manipur has suggested, something that in the past has not been done.
Led by Chairman Dr. Arvind Panagaria, engage in crucial discussions with Chief Minister N. Birrain Singh, his Council of Ministers and senior state officials at the Chief Minister's Secretariat in Imphal earlier today. The commission team, which arrived in Imphal this morning, included Secretary Ridvik Pandey, along with members Ajay Narayana Jha, Annie George Matthew, Dr. Manoj Panda, and Soumya Gandhi Ghosh, among others. The meeting focused on the effective utilization of funds allocated to the state through centrally sponsored schemes, as well as proposal for grants in aid aimed at developing various sectors and executing specific projects. The discussions were centered on ways to foster economic transformation in Manipur. In addition to the talks, the state government presented a PowerPoint presentation outlining key development proposals and strategies for improving the state's financial outlook. The Supreme Court of India has agreed to examine audio recordings allegedly implicating Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh in the ongoing communal violence between the Meitei and Kuki communities. A bench led by Chief Justice D.Y. Chandrachud along with Justices J.B. Pardiwala and Manoj Mishra directed the petitioner, Kuki Organization for Human Rights Trust, to provide material providing the authenticity of the tapes. The petitioner's counsel, Prasant Bhushan, claimed that the recordings featured a conversation where the chief minister admitted to fueling insurgency and protecting those involved in looting arms during the violence. Solicitor General Tushar Mehta, representing the central government, strongly opposed the plea, accusing the petitioners of attempting to escalate tensions. He suggested that the matter be referred to the High Court, asserting that the government was already investigating the situation and efforts for peace were underway. However, the Supreme Court chose to proceed with examining the tapes and verifying their authenticity despite the SG's objection. The court emphasized its roles as a constitutional body and rejected the suggestion to dismiss the case, with Chief Justice Chandrachud remarking that it was their duty to address such issues. Congress Legislature Party CLP leader Okram Ibobi Singh has demanded that the Bharatiya Janata Party BJP explain to the people of Manipur why the local body elections have been delayed for so long. Ibobi Singh made this statement during a function held at Congress Bhavan in Imphal, welcoming new members into its fold, including 12 key individuals, several of whom are former BJP allies and local representatives. Among the new joiners were prominent figures like former MLA from Sagolban Assembly constituency, Dr. Khairakpam Lokin, and former MLA from Tamai Assembly constituency, Kihonbao Nyumai, along with members of the former members of Tamenglong Autonomous District Council ADC and several social workers. Speaking at the event, Ibobi Singh strongly criticized the BJP-led government in Manipur, accusing them of attempting to wipe out democracy and pave the way for a dictatorship in the state, and lamented the BJP for its inability to conduct the local body elections in a timely manner. He questioned the rationale behind the continued postponement and emphasized that the delay has caused frustration among the people, particularly local leaders and communities who are waiting for democratic representation at the grassroots level. Ibobi Singh reaffirmed the Congress Party's commitment to upholding democracy and protecting the constitutional rights of the people of Manipur, further stressing that the delay in local body elections under the BJP watch is a reflection of their disregard for the people's wishes and democratic principles.
Election tawdana moina nampu da committee semgani haibagumba tampakna gram panchayat ta piksunu sausunu migi pradhan zilla parishad member ward member election tawda du tawdana gram panchayat su administrator ne moyi phurkhau da hapa mi khra nampu da hapchalaga sibu khoina dictator gi sason haibine ai keng kan da pan busi yaune khara le ri ko lepi na ba moi gi da candidate lepi na ba mi le rakta vote ka ba di lair na sidi akhoi loi ba tare aduna yaradi prime minister da rashtrapati da mla gi jisu local body toiba sumaina election tawraroi tam amatadi akoi hapcharage kan hairapasu yari daniko. Is something like dictator.
In a recent notification, the Ministry of Home Affairs has announced the induction of select officers from the Manipur Police Service into the Indian Police Service IPS. This decision, issued under the authority of the Indian Police Service Recruitment Rules 1954, allows for the promotion of these officers to the IPS against vacancies earmarked for the select list years 2020 to 2023. The officers appointed for the select list year 2020 include Lenin Lamabam, Thokchom Bikramjit Singh, Khoishnam Sarma Devi, Hobson Sapam, and Victoria Yankom. The select list year 2021 includes Haishnam Balram Singh, while the select list year 2022 features Watham Basu Singh, Sardar Laishram, and Dhanapriya Devi Bishnu Latpa. For the select list year 2023, Wahengbam Singhajit Singh, Rahini Yankom, Bolem Manjit Singh, and K. Mega Chandra Singh have been appointed. The newly inducted officers will be assigned to the Manipur cadre and will undergo a probation period of 1 year as mandated by the IPS probation rules of 1954. Additionally, they are required to complete induction training as specified in the 2011 amendment to the probation rules. The official notification was signed by Under Secretary to the Government of India, Sanjeev Kumar. Manipur Police, as part of the ongoing investigation into the abduction and assault of 23-year-old railway driver identified as Joshua Kamai from Kambiron, Noni, raided a hideout in Urup Mayai Laikai, Imphal East District yesterday. During the operation, police arrested 4 individuals who are believed to be members of the proscribed group Sorepa. The arrested suspects have been identified as Hijam Nikhil Singh, aged 27 years, Hijam Thanglen Maitai, aged 30 years, Thongam Ningthem Singh, aged 32 years, and Gobin Elangbam, aged 29 years. Police recovered several items from the hideout, including 1 SLR, 1.303 rifle, 2 Maruti Gypsy vehicles, and other incriminating materials linked to the group's activities. In addition to the arrest, 2 individuals who were reportedly drug users and in the custody of the suspects were rescued during the raid. Authorities have stated that the investigation into the abduction and assault case is ongoing and further action will be taken based on the findings. In a major arms recovery operation, the Central Force and Manipur Police, acting on a specific intelligence, successfully seized a significant cache of weapons and ammunition from the Kukching district. The police authorities reported that during the raid, they recovered several items, including a country-made 9mm pistol, a hand grenade, a detonator, a tear gas gun, 2 carbine magazines, 3 rounds of 9mm ammunition, 2 M16 rifle rounds, 1.303 rifle cartridge, 2 AK rifle cartridges, 8 tear smoke shells, a Baofeng handset, a helmet, as well as military gloves, boots, and a belt. The authorities further stated that the operation was carried out at around 8:30 a.m. and the items were found hidden in a concealed area. Investigators also confirmed the seizure of various military-grade equipment. The police have registered a case with Waikong Police Station and further investigations are ongoing. No arrests have been made yet, and the police are working to track down those responsible for the stash. Yesterday, the Manipur Police conducted a raid in Tuibuang Bazaar, Churachandpur district, leading to the seizure of a large quantity of foreign liquor from several shops in the area. According to police reports, the seized items included 21 cans of beer, 105 bottles of whiskey, and 22 bottles of rum. The total value of the recovered goods has been estimated at 42,300 rupees. Authorities have initiated an investigation into the illegal sale of liquor, and further action is expected to be taken against those involved. Arambai Tengol has issued a statement addressing the unauthorized use of its name by various individuals and organizations in the state. Laishram Robasan, control room operator at Arambai Tengol General Headquarters, in a release clarified that these activities are not endorsed by the organization and emphasized the need for verification with Arambai Tengol's GHQ before any action or publication. The statement also condemned the spread of false allegations against Arambai Tengol, noting that some organizations have failed to clarify their misinformation despite receiving accurate details. It was further revealed that any 80 members involved in misconduct have been handed over to the police and disciplined internally. 80 warned that legal action will be taken against any individuals or groups misusing its name and urge a halt to the spread of unverified or defamatory information, especially on social media. The organization is prepared to take swift action to protect its reputation and hold accountable those responsible for such activities. "11 Amur falcons were released today at Chuiluan village in Tamenglong district following their capture by a team from the Tamenglong Forest Division and local volunteers. The birds were captured under the guidance of Scientist F at the Wildlife Institute of India WII in Dehradun, Dr. Suresh Kumar yesterday at the Chuiluan roosting site. The research program is being carried out under the aegis of the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. 2 of the released falcons were named Chuiluan 2 and Guangram after 2 key roosting villages in the region with approval from Principal Chief Conservator of Forests and Chief Wildlife Warden Anurag Bajpa. The 2 birds were also fitted with satellite transmitters to track their movements. The tag falcons were released by Divisional Forest Officer of Tamenglong, K.H. Hitler Singh, in the presence of Dr. Suresh Kumar, RFO of Tamenglong, Joel Gamay, local village authorities members and representatives from the Rainforest Club Tamenglong alongside staff from the Tamenglong Forest Division. In addition to the 2 satellite tag falcons, 2 others named Riangsuanai and Laisana were ringed with PFA tags. All 7 remaining falcons were also released and fitted with rings from the Bombay Natural History Society. The Manipur State Power Distribution Company Limited (MSPDCL) today conducted a raid at various places in Manipur. During the raid, a total of 9 consumers were arrested for power theft, including 1 each from Kakching Division, Thobal Division, Moirang Subdivision and Kumbi Subdivision areas, and 2 from Suknu Subdivision and 3 from Saikul Subdivision. Cases have been registered against 9 of them, stated a release. Power lines for 2 defaulting consumers have been disconnected in connection with cases of failure to pay the power bill. A mass vaccination camp for foot and mouth disease (FMD) was successfully conducted in Oinam, Bishnupur district, organized by the Bishnupur District Veterinary Office and Bishnupur District Milk Cooperative Union Limited. The camp was held with the aim of controlling the spread of FMD, a highly contagious disease affecting livestock. The vaccination camp was led by Joint Director of the Veterinary Department, Bishnupur, Dr. Tongbram Vidyarani, along with Veterinary Officer Dr. Thangjam Rina, Dr. Kuraijam Dhananjoy, Dr. Nambam Sunita, and Mobile Veterinary Unit member Dr. Laibak Nganbi Maibam. The President of the Bishnupur District Milk Cooperative Union, Malem Nganba Chongtham, also participated in the event. A total of 500 livestock were vaccinated against FMD during the camp in Oinam. Dr. Tongbram Vidyarani, while addressing the attendees, highlighted the importance of vaccinating livestock to prevent the spread of FMD. She emphasized that the disease can lead to severe economic losses due to reduced productivity in animals, including the inability to produce milk and weight loss. She also informed that the Indian government aims to control FMD by 2025 with plans for the country to be free of FMD by 2030, pointing out that as part of this initiative, free vaccination programs like the one in Oinam are being carried out across the country to safeguard livestock health and improve productivity. She said the successful vaccination camp in Oinam is a step forward in achieving the goal of FMD control and eventually eradicating the disease.
The India government flagship program FMDC purapuri eradicate tongnaba haidana countries eradicate tongnaba haidana 2025 ta pura control thamaga aduga 2030 da masi eradicate tongnaba haidana thamako pandamni national animal disease control program haiba makha da chathara jarakani aduna manipur da su department na free of cost ngai round khaido akanda vaccination chathara jarakani.
The Department of Minority Affairs, OBC and SC in Manipur, through the implementation of the Chief Minister's Lyric Heminasi program by MOBEDS, has launched free remedial coaching classes for students in classes 8 to 12. The initiative, scheduled for 6 months, aims to provide academic support to underprivileged students and help improve their performance by conducting free coaching classes in coaching centers and schools. In Yaripok, the coaching classes are being conducted in partnership with institutions like the Antarctic English School. The school authority stated that the students are being provided with additional learning resources and guidance to improve their academic skills free of cost. The Nongpok Pana Tengol Lakpa Loishang of the Universal Friendship Organization, UFO, today received aid from the members of the Yarpo Bishnu Naha Youth Federation Women's Wing groups. Extending gratitude to the Federation, the UFO expressed its commitment to helping those in need and emphasized the importance of community cooperation in achieving long-term welfare goals. A meeting of the youth from Lamgon Sonai was held recently at Amuthoi Sangeet Vidyalaya Auditorium in Chandrapur. As an outcome of the meeting, Sonai Masa, entitled Young Manipuri Council Assam YMCA, with 17 members, was formed yesterday. The elected office bearers include Moirangthem Bishanta as President, Mutum Krishnamani as Vice President, Thongnaujam Vidyananda as Secretary, Thongnaujam Bikrant as Assistant Secretary, and Laurembam Birjit as Finance Secretary. The event, presided by Ningthemcha Mangleisana Mangang, also featured notable figures such as YMCA President Roman Luang, social worker Oinam Krishna Chandra Singha, and YMCA advisor Dr. Raju Kumujam, who expressed their support and extended their best wishes to the newly elected leaders. The meeting was an opportunity to discuss various youth empowerment initiatives and social welfare programs aimed at benefiting the community. The entire team of the ST Morcha BJP Manipur Pradesh, led by President Langaijang Kamai, has expressed heartfelt gratitude to Chief Minister N. Biren Singh for appointing Dr. Chambo Gonmai as a new Director of Health Services in the state. In a statement, President Kamai praised the Chief Minister's ongoing efforts to promote inclusive development and empower the tribal community, calling this appointment a significant step in that direction. The ST Morcha BJP Manipur Pradesh emphasized that this strategic move reflects the Chief Minister's commitment to strengthening the healthcare system across Manipur. The President lauded the Chief Minister's visionary approach to improving healthcare services, particularly in bridging the gap between urban and rural areas. The team expressed confidence that Dr. Chambo Gonmai, with his expertise, will play a crucial role in enhancing the state's healthcare infrastructure and ensuring equitable access to quality medical care for all citizens regardless of their location. At least 5 United Nations peacekeepers were reported wounded in an Israeli airstrike in South Lebanon, according to a statement from the United Nations. The strike, which occurred yesterday near the city of Sidon, also resulted in the deaths of 3 civilians. While Israel has not officially commented on the incident, the attack is believed to have been part of the broader wave of Israeli airstrikes launched after Hezbollah claimed responsibility for a missile strike on a military base near Israel's main international airport on November 6. The conflict between Hezbollah and Israel has intensified since late September, when Israel expanded its military operations from the Gaza Strip to its northern border in response to increasing activity from Hezbollah. The Lebanese militant group, which has supported Hamas since the latest attacks on Israel in October of 2023, has been conducting low-intensity strikes against Israel in recent months. The recent raid that injured the peacekeepers targeted an area near an army checkpoint in Sidon, Lebanon's third largest city, which has seen heightened military activity amid the ongoing tensions in the region. Before we end, headlines once again. Manipur government urges 16th Finance Commission to raise state's share of gross tax revenue for enhanced development. Supreme Court agrees to examine tapes alleging CM's Biren involvement in communal violence amid strong objections from government. CLP leader Ibobi slams BJP for delaying local body elections, accuses government of undermining democracy as leaders, including ex-MLAs, join Congress. Thirteen officers from Manipur Police Service inducted into Indian Police Service, assigned to Manipur cadre. And Manipur police arrest 4 in major raid linked to abduction and assault of railway driver, seize weapons and vehicles. That's all we have in this bulletin. Keep watching IS News.